Hi guys, today I'm reviewing The Night Clerk. This came out in February on video on demand and it was just released on Netflix on June 6th. It is a crime, drama, mystery and it is starring Ana de Armas, Ty Sheridan, Helen Hunt, and John Leguizamo. This is written and directed by Michael Cristofer. He's kind of been in the business for a really long time. He hasn't actually directed anything since 2001 Original Sin, but as of recently, he's been acting on Mr. Robot for the last 5 years. But back in the 80s, he wrote Bonfire of the Vanities, The Witches of Eastwick, and Die Hard with a Vengeance. So real Hollywood veteran working here. I was excited to see this. I saw the previews, and I'm a big Hitchcock fan, and it kind of had that Hitchcock thriller with essentially you've got the premise of this story is that Ty Sheridan's character has Asperger's and he works the night shift, so he's the night clerk at the local hotels. He works from 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. And one of the kind of tics about him is that he's trying to improve his social skills by watching people. So he watches people just in general life and he kind of practices and mimics trying to become better with his social skills. But he also sets up cameras in certain rooms in the hotels and he records. And then back where he lives with his mom, he lives in the basement of his mom's house where he has a desk with like 6 monitors where he goes back and watches all of the footage from his multicam studio that he's recorded these different hotel rooms, and he practices the dialogue, trying to find natural ways of saying the same things that he's seeing and stuff. So, it kind of has this cool, very Hitchcock, voyeuristic hotel watching vibe, so I actually find it really interesting that this film is such a cool mix of old and new. So it's nice to see Helen Hunt and John Leguizamo. I haven't seen them for a little while. I think Helen Hunt did Now You See Me, another film just recently. But it's nice to see those veterans kind of from the 90s. They were really big, huge stars in the 90s. And then Ty Sheridan and Ana de Armas are, really newcomers, really upcoming stars. I mean, Ana de Armas, we probably know her mostly from Blade Runner 2049. But she seems to be all over the place. And Ty Sheridan we know from Spielberg's Ready Player One. And I have to say that Ty Sheridan was really impressive in this role. It took me a while to actually recognize that he was the same actor because, it was really impressive work to do that kind of physical transformation of playing Asperger's, but then really actually playing the scene and the moments beyond the physical kind of necessities of that type of characterization. And then Ana de Armas has been, I think she's always been very good in everything that I've seen her in. But I was actually surprised to see even a few more colors than normal. She's got a lot of emotional capacity and a big emotional range, but it was nice to see some of the choices. There was some different colors in that. So I would say Michael Cristofer did a really wonderful job with the directing on this. I also think it's important to point out that this film is an hour and a half, and that makes a big difference when people make a film that's an hour and a half versus these much longer films. You can really hold the attention and you can kind of deliver on the promises that you have on this. And I would say that this is a really fun film. It has a lot of nice twists on it. Like I said, it's kind of this updated, this mix of old and new. So it's got a lot of these kind of, it feels like it fits in with that older thriller, that, Hitchcockian thriller, but it also has a bit of an update to it. Another film I saw recently was Simple Favor, and that kind of had a similar kind of bit of a vibe to it, where it was like an update on these classic thrillers. So I would give this a B+. This was a really, really fun watch. It was surprising. It went in different places than you would expect it to, and overall it was really enjoyable watch. So I would definitely recommend that. So that's my review, and I will be coming with some more reviews really soon, and I'll talk to you guys later.